Ka Kongres ka badan hakaliang persya jong kiyeng derbar thawain ka jala kala Kynnoh ba ka nek sarkar MDA kamla satya bante la kami ka jingkanan hapdeng ki jai benri wo per kawami nakdaw ka jingjag ha Ichamati. Habakran bat gilat pathai kubor u Dr. Mukul Sangmau no ilam kaliang persya ula Kynnoh ba ka nek sarkar ka Bunkam ban hakiwi pat ki kam Bamsap. Kat kum ga jingong jungu kini ki jingkan at bat jingkan tho hapdeng ki jai benriu kami tang nakadaw ba ka sarkar kam simlala satya bante la kam ha kapor kebabiang hadu mendasa penleran ke jela bro kawai.
Government can anticipate the fallout. What is going to be the fallout? Is the fallout going to create, any kind of challenge vis-a-vis the law and order front? Whether the likely fallout, as anticipated based on those inputs, is likely to have impact on the communal harmony and create an environment which is vitiated and need to be dealt with promptly. What has happened with this government? What were they doing when such, vicious, I must say, unpleasant circulations of narratives were being circulated? It's not only within the state, it has gone beyond the boundaries of the state. And it doesn't augur well for the state. We don't want to be painted with that kind of picture. The people of the state are peace-loving. In fact, I remember when I was a student, how was Meghalaya referred to? As one of the most peaceful states and the state where people used to take pride of being a Meghalaya. Why don't they resolve in time? Who they are waiting for? Do they have somebody who will tell them, okay, you are not doing this or you do this? They need a headmaster to crack a whip. This is what is being seen. We are sorry, that this whole set of affairs is so vitiated. You don't see this kind of hatred being spread in the state in the past. Never in the history of Meghalaya. They can't have power and shrug off the responsibility and pass it on to some elections. Elections are bound to happen everywhere. Then will you say that, okay, there is some kind of, similar kind of negative narrative pertaining to some other community, then you will link it to that election of that particular state where that particular community is predominantly inhabited. Number of times I have said this is the most incompetent government I have seen. 2 years back I have said, 1 year back I have said. As a citizen I am saying, not also as a LO. I have seen government, even while I was a student. I had the privilege of watching the proceeding in the August House when I was a student. So it has never happened like this. They are busy doing something else. You know what is that something else? Looting the state. Okay? I see lots of memes being circulated, lots of narrative being circulated in the social media with complete impunity. Somebody saying that, okay, shoot me if I'm wrong, in one of the allegation against the people in authority. That is the kind of circulation in the social media that is taking place. That sets a very unpleasant precedence for all the politicians. People will think 1,000 times before becoming politician. The way the politicians are being defamed now because of what is happening in the state. I'll be visiting next week different parts of the state along with friends, and I will throw an open invitation to other members of the civil society organizations. The civil society organizations who have stood firmly to defend the state and protect the interests of the state. The civil society organizations of our state has been vigilant, alert. Therefore, they are welcome to join. Any individual also, any individual citizen, whoever is willing to be part of this campaign, Save Meghalaya. You know why I'm saying this? Now, if you go by the Honorable Supreme Court's judgment pertaining to the issue of coal mining vis-a-vis the NGT ban on coal mining, the government of Meghalaya, in its affidavit before the Honorable Supreme Court, have pleaded in line with the Coal Miners and Landowners Association. That is also in sync with whatever the stand the government had in the past. We have always stood by the people of the state, saying that since the miners are the landowners, therefore, consistent with our tradition and customary practices, the owners of the land also owns the mineral under the surface of the land. Therefore, all the coal which is lying to be transported must go to the owners, the proceeding of this. But the government was asked to proceed with the auction through Coal India to be monitored by NGT, Honorable NGT. Now that order that judgment was issued on 3rd of July, I believe, if I'm still fresh in my memory, last year, 3rd of July. What has happened now? There were 32 lakhs metric ton of coal, in different districts of the state, totaling 32 lakhs of metric ton. This figure was presented before the Honorable Supreme Court by none other than the state government. Now I have been told that these coal have gone. All these coals are going every day. Let us go and find out where those 32 lakh tons are there. They're all gone.